Hello, friends, and how are you? I am Kim, and if you've been following along with me, I'm on a Zepbound tirzepatide journey for the past 6 months, and I wanted to share my 6-month update progress with you all, and I'm really excited about it because as of today, I am down 35 pounds. So I'm going to share everything with you. I'm going to share my live tracker with you so you can see my progress over the last few months. And I thought we would also talk about some of my struggles and what kept me on track. So my quick backstory, back in February of this year, I was so frustrated with my weight that I decided I had to do something different than I have ever done before in the past. I mean, I'm a 50-something-year-old woman and, I'm postmenopausal, and the weight was just constantly creeping up and up on me. And honestly, I just felt totally powerless to stop it. And in fact, the more I tried to stop it by fasting and exercising more, all those things we try to do, the more anxious I became. So I needed to do something totally different than I was currently doing, and I decided to take a GLP-1. So I spoke with my doctor about my concerns, and we decided Zepbound through LillyDirect was the best option for me. And if you're interested in learning about what's in the LillyDirect product, I'll put a link up here so you can see my very first unboxing video. But before we dive into today's content, I just want to be clear that I am not a doctor, and this video only pertains to my experiences and the treatment that I had. So that said, let's talk about some of my struggles. My major struggles through those early months on the 2.5 milligrams of Zepbound were dehydration, energy, and believe it or not, doing the actual injection. Now, I don't like needles, and overcoming that was a huge block for me. In fact, the medicine spent 2 weeks in my fridge until I found this little device, the AutoJect 2. Oh, it's upside down. The AutoJect 2, which helped me deal with my fear of needles. I love it, and I still use it for each and every injection because with one push of a button, this device inserts the needle and injects the medicine for me. I don't see it, and it's pretty painless. If you're interested in learning more about the AutoJect 2, I will link a video up top here so you can take a look at it, because this really was the biggest game changer for me in this whole process. And since I posted that video, other people have said the same thing for them too. So I'm not the only one, and neither are you, with a fear of needles. Now, for dehydration issues, which left me extremely tired, I use 2 tools to help me. The first is this Urinify test strips. This is an at-home hydration test kit that gives me instant feedback via an app on my phone on my hydration levels. I use this the day before my injection, and if my hydration levels look too low, I know that I need to increase my hydration before my next injection. And to do that, make sure that I take a full dose of my Redmond's Relight hydration mix. I mean, this stuff is so yummy. Still, my favorite is pina colada. And I also eat an extra orange or other high water content fruit throughout that day, as well as making sure I get my 100 ounces of water. That just really tops me off for the next injection. Paying attention to my hydration levels before my next shot has really made the biggest impact on my overall well-being. The link to all these items I've just shown you are in the video description below. I also have listed down there some other supplements and tools that I use on a daily basis are listed down below too. So make sure you check that out. And, here is something that you might find surprising. I've been on the 2.5 milligrams, the lowest dose of Zepbound tirzepatide, these whole 6 months. Now, my strategy is this, and it could look different from one person to the next, but for me, staying at the 2.5 milligram has been so helpful because my body has had time to adjust, and I'm not super tired or super nauseous anymore, but I'm still losing weight. Also, I split dose, meaning I take half the injection on the first day and the rest on the third day, totally under my doctor's supervision. Now, the weight loss is probably slower this way, but I feel slow and steady is a healthier way to approach this process. It's given me time to learn the cues my body is sending me for hunger and thirst. And I get lots of practice eating the way I should, which in the long run is what I'm looking for. And I've hit a few plateaus over the way, but overall, my weight is trending down, and so are my other health markers. So to that end, let's go to the data and take a peek at my personal GLP Wonderful Life Tracker. This is where I track all my shots as well as my glucose and how I'm feeling. When I first started this process, I would write everything in my journal, and I still journal, but I put my data on this Google Sheet so I can see the bigger picture at a glance. And here you can see my blood sugars have shifted from around 120 to 100, and my BMI has dropped from 46 to 39, and we are trending down, which is great. Oh, and you can also get a free copy of my GLP-1 tracker for your own use over on my website, glpwonderfullife.com, and that's also linked below for you. And I have lots of neat goodies over there on my website, including a GLP-1 side effect decoder and my favorite, personalized 5-day meal plan. Or you just type in your likes and your allergies and poof, you'll receive a customized 5-day meal plan right to your email, and that's including snack ideas. So yeah, I've linked all that below. Now, there were moments in these past 6 months that were a complete struggle for me. So anyone telling you that taking a GLP-1 is the easy way out has no idea what they're talking about. This is a learning and relearning process. And if I could tell my week 1 self anything, it would be this: stop being afraid, especially of the needles, because like I said before, I almost didn't even start this journey because I had all these fears running through my head. But if you don't do something different than what you are already doing, how can things change, right? And now, 6 months later, when I look in the mirror and I see the me from 15 years ago looking back at me, gosh, what a confidence boost. I'm literally turning back the clock, and that is so exciting to me. My clothes fit better. People around me are noticing the change. I mean, they might not see the weight change totally yet, but what they are seeing is the change on the inside. And to me, that's going to just propel me forward even more. Now, I haven't really done any new clothes shopping, but it's getting to a point where I do need to do that soon. The other day when we were getting ready for church, I put on a shirt and was looking at myself in the mirror. I turned to my husband and I asked him, does this shirt look too big on me? And he jokingly, threw his hands up in the air and said, that's where we are now. Too big, too small, never happy. Then he kissed me and said, I look beautiful. I still changed my shirt because, I wasn't happy in it. Now let's talk exercise. When I first started this, I really didn't do much but walk sometimes. But now I'm walking almost every day. My goal for these next 6 months, though, is to start incorporating the weight training, which I should be doing as part of this process. That, I think, will help the changes on the outside also look more noticeable. So again, I'm down 35 pounds at my 6-month mark, just taking the 2.5 milligrams of Zepbound tirzepatide, and I'm looking forward to what the next 6 months has for me. Hopefully, I will get to that wonderland where I get below 200 pounds, which I'm pretty sure I will, if I keep trending in this way. So I'm excited about that. And if you're on this journey too, I'd love to hear your milestones, whether it's your first 5 pounds or more. Just drop it in the comments so we can celebrate that together. And if you're still considering taking this journey, I've written an ebook called Is a GLP-1 Right for Me? Now, it's a no pressure, straightforward guide I created from all the research I did when I first started this process. And I thought I'd share it with others because it's helpful. And if you want to keep following my real life updates and tips, I'm trying to post every single week. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss the next video. And that's all for now. I truly appreciate you all, and I will see you in the comments below. Bye now.